Hello, I'm back. Don't mind my shirt. I'm about to dye my roots. You can't see it now with this light. No, you can't see it, but I'm a natural blonde and I dye my hair brown. So I need to dye my roots because I'm going on a holiday in 5 days. Today is Wednesday. I'm going on Monday with my boyfriend. I already went shopping. I bought an outfit, like a two-piece set. And sunglasses. I also bought some like beauty stuff because there are some rules about liquids and shampoo and whatever. These are the sunglasses. They aren't perfect because I like them more round, but I like big glasses, so it's fine. And I like when they're tinted like very dark, so you can barely see my eyes. And they fulfill that purpose. So, you know, I'm just doing some preparations and in general getting my life together. But when am I not trying to get it together, to be honest? So I washed my hair today, which was pretty dumb because I need to dye it and wash it again. First, I'll massage my scalp a bit so I feel better about dyeing my hair like every month. You might say, oh my god, please use a scalp oil. But I will not be doing that because when I use scalp oil or any oil on my scalp, it doesn't wash out. I can wash it like 10 times and it's still oily, and it takes like days for me to have normal looking hair that doesn't look oily. You know, I use my natural oils and I hope that by massaging my scalp it'll come out at least a bit, and if not, that I have stimulated it and it forgives me for my sins. You might be asking, which you pretty much don't, because I think most of my followers only watch my shorts and I haven't posted in like half a year maybe. Yeah, well, where I have been. I will tell you where I have been. End of last year, start of the new year, this year, I wanted to start a new career, and I thought, what would be better with ADHD, depression and borderline than to become a police officer? Or maybe go to the army, because no, I'm not traumatized enough. I need to add the army to that list, right? In hindsight, that was pretty dumb because I can't even take care of myself. How am I supposed to take care of the citizen, or I don't know, my bros in the war? I am not gonna be able to do that. But yeah, reflection at that time didn't really work. Yeah, I also talked myself into not having borderline, kinda. I have different doctors that gave me like different diagnoses, right? And in the psych ward, the doctors gave me BPD, and my real doctor that I go to even when I have like a cold, he gave me ADHD, and he told me, no, you do not have borderline, it's ADHD. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna write with it. I don't have BPD. I knew all along that I had it, I just didn't want to have it, I guess. So I talked myself kind of out of that, and I thought I was healthy and I was ready to do that and stable enough, right? So I applied to police and to the army. In February, so 4 months ago, I had the army test. I had to go there, and at first I took the doctor's test, and that was horrible, right? I have trigger warning. If you are mentally unstable and you cannot talk about these topics, maybe click off. I'm sorry, but this is not for you. Most of my content won't be for you. Right, so I told her that I went to the psych ward because she asked me, and I'm bad at lying, I cannot lie. So I didn't lie, and I told her, yo, I was at the psych ward because of something that happened to me, yada yada. Yeah, and she was like, oh, okay, I don't know about that. I don't know if we can take you in. But they still let me stay, I guess, until day 2, where I had like all the testing done. And I didn't take my ADHD medication because I didn't want it to show up on the drug test. So yeah, I took the test and it went horribly because I can't concentrate for more than 10 minutes. Yeah. That went horribly. I still passed, but then I had an interview. It was like the last part of the testing and all, yeah, before I either got told off or I only needed to take the sports test. And I knew all along, oh my god, this is gonna F me over. Oh, I forgot to talk about the doctor's part. I'm sorry. The doctors told me, yeah, you have scars and they look new. And I was like, no, because they weren't. I just heal badly. I heal really badly. So I was like, no, they're pretty old. And they were like, how old? And I said like 4 months. And they were like, yeah. So they kind of made fun of me. There were 2 women and they laughed at me. That was kind of rude, but not as rude as the interview, right? So they wasted my time. Right? I went in there, I had a group assessment, whatever. I thought I was doing good. I thought, oh my god, I might actually pass this. And then, yeah, in the interview, they talked like an hour to me, and I was like, okay. And then at the end, they said, but the doctors told me that you're self-harming, so we're gonna have to assess this and then we're gonna talk to you. And I was like, okay, this is over for me. But they sent me out of the room. Then 10 minutes, 50 minutes later, they came back, got me and told me, we don't know, trigger warning again, if you're gonna harm yourself or others, so we are gonna take you. And reasonable, I guess, reasonable. But yeah, it was kind of sad, you know. And I cannot deal with rejection. I know it's normal, and I did this, and I knew I was probably gonna be rejected and get rejected. But it still pretty much, don't know, beat me down, because that was when I realized, oh my god, my illnesses are gonna follow me through my whole life. There aren't something that I can deny. Like, I don't know, you can deny your past, you can deny your gender, your sexuality, whatever, but this is on record. It's on my body and it's on my record. So there's nothing I could do. When there's something I want to do and I can't because I'm mentally ill, there's no way back. I'm in this bitch now. And yeah, it just sent me spiraling. I also had some pretty intense relationship issues, and I doubted my career choice and my future. And you know, there were times where I didn't see a future, because I thought this is what I wanted to do, and now I can't do it. So what the heck am I gonna do? Yeah, but time went on and now I'm here and now I'm good. Now I'm going to Greece, because I didn't film because I didn't want to take you through the dark times. I wanted to share the good times with you, my good mood with you, a happy Emily with you, and not some kind of washed down, pretentious person that pretends that she's happy but she isn't, you know. So yeah, that's why I was gone, but I'm back now. I'm much better. I went back to loving my career, which isn't even a career because I'm still studying. Yeah, life update number 2 is my job. Yeah, I work at a supermarket since November. Again, it's June. I don't know when I'm gonna upload this. It might be today. I might upload it next year. I don't know. I study business psychology. But since my mental illnesses are pretty rough, and my relationship to my parents and my life and whatever, because I have really bad luck, you know, life is tough. But so I didn't take a lot of exams, right? I'm in the 6th semester and I should be done next year, but I will not be because I wasn't mentally ready or able or ever to take the exams, and I also didn't really trust myself with the exams, you know. I thought like, if I take this and I fail, I only have 2 more goes, and then I might be too nervous and I always fail, and then I can't, you know, it was all a waste. So I'd better wait for when I feel more confident. I don't know. But yeah, that was completely the wrong choice to deal with this, because I should have my bachelor by next year, you know, and I'm far away from that. Yeah. Job. I work at a supermarket, right? And it's really draining. It's really, 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 really draining. Because, boy, being a cashier is not fun. You know, it's not demanding, it's not fun. It's robot work, you know, it's like robotic. It's like repeating the same sentences for 8 hours. Yeah. So it's pretty much, hey, beep, 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 beep. That would be €5. Is that all? Okay, do you need your receipt? No? Have a nice day. And then that over and over and over again. You know, I'm happy if someone starts small talk with me at the register, because I'm so bored. It's so not demanding. And, you know, I just think that my brain capacities and my skills that I learned through uni are being completely wasted. So I've been looking for a new job, and that is harder than I ever thought, because where I live, and in a radius of like 40-50 kilometers, there is no business, there is no marketing something. We only have like production and working at a shop here, and that's not, you know, what I want to be doing. That's not something that I will be doing in the future when I'm done with uni. So I wanted to do something that's kind of like, you know, close to what I study, which would be marketing or HR or PR, you know, something like that. So I applied to many things, but they all denied me because I live so far away. Where did it land? Just disappeared. Oh well. Okay, anyways, so they all denied me pretty much. So I applied to home office jobs. But the thing about home office jobs, they're like really fishy. They're like, you're gonna be getting like €30 an hour with no qualifications and all. And I'm like, I don't know about that. Like, with qualifications, the highest you're gonna get here is like €20 an hour. How the F are you gonna give me 30 for working from home, you know? So they all pretty much gave me like rip-off vibes or like call centers, but I don't like to be stressed, you know? I don't like people to demand performance from me. I like to give performance and, you know, surprise people with it. So yeah, I don't feel good about that. So I found one job that actually wanted me and that actually, you know, called me, and it's a marketing job, home office. I was like, perfect, this is perfect. We talked on the phone for like 20 minutes, then yeah, he told me, I'm gonna message you tomorrow if I decide that you would be a good fit. It's like a startup. They're like 11 people. They sell like a software for rating people that apply to your company, so you can pick the perfect candidate, I guess. Oh my god, I look fucking crazy, but that's fine. Oh, I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, by the way. I know nothing about YouTube. I know nothing about the algorithm. I know nothing about growing my account. I just know that it ain't growing. Yeah, but anyways, yeah. That was fun. Okay, anyways, I need to get this off before I talk more. Yeah, So he didn't message me, and I got worried. It was like 5 p.m. and I was like, well, no one works till 5 p.m. You know, it's like a 6 to 4 to 2 job here. You know, not 9 to 5. So that was pretty late. So I messaged him and I was like, did I understand it correctly that if you don't message me back that you are not interested in me? And he was like, yeah, but I'm sorry, I forgot to message you. I want you. And I was like, perfect. Then he said, but wait, we need to do an IQ test on you before we go any further. And I was like, okay. I'm not pretty confident in my smarts. You know, somewhere I know that I am somewhat smart, but I'm pretty sure not the smartest person on earth or anywhere close to that. So yeah, today I took the personality test and the intelligence test, and oh my god, it was only like, you have like 8 pictures and you need to find the 9th, and there were like 30 pictures, and it was only that. I don't know the word. But yeah, I was like, oh no, I can do math, I can do words, I can do a lot, but I am so bad at that. So the 10 were easy, the first 10, but then it got worse and worse and worse, and I just guessed at some point. You know, but I hope I performed well enough, and if I do, then there's like the last interview, and they might take me. I hope they will, because you know, I'd be sad if they don't. I put all my hopes in them, to be honest. I already planned my whole life out, because I'm like a person, I find one thing that I find great and I plan my whole life around it, you know. Like, it's not bad if I don't get it, because I get it if they don't want me, or if they want like gifted people or something. It would make me sad though, not gonna be lying, because it's home office, that's perfect. It's marketing, which is perfect because it's like the most interesting subject for me personally in uni. Yeah, if that don't work out, then I need to keep looking, and I don't know if I have the energy for that. But also I don't have the energy to stay unhappy with the job. And also, there's a lot of people going to the supermarket that I know from my old school. And if you don't know, now you know, I got bullied. I got like, not bullied is like a light form. I didn't suffer from physical violence, at least not from 10th grade upwards. But I got verbally abused quite a lot from quite everyone from my school, except my friends. So, yeah, seeing them every day and having to serve them and having them think, oh, that's what she did with her life, work here. Nothing against you all that work at the supermarket. It's pretty rough and it's pretty tough and it's so nerve-wracking and so annoying and whatever. Maybe you love it, but I hate it, and you know, it's just not for me, and it's, you know, I just don't like it, and I don't like serving those people, and I don't know, I just don't like it. Also, my boss is pretty bad. When I'm sick at work, if I call in sick, I'm gonna be, you know, questioned for like 30 minutes from our HR person why we were sick, if we were even sick, if we just don't want to work, and kind of being threatened to get fired if we are sick for another day, if we dare to be sick this year. And I was like, I touch people's stuff, you know. People, I don't know, spit in their hands, cough in their hands, and I touch their products. I need to touch them to get them over the register. So how the fuck sorry, am I supposed to not get sick? Please tell me, please, because my body cannot handle this anymore. It can't. Yeah, but that is what my job is like. It's pure stress. There's no need to perform. You know, you can't get a better position. You can't get authority. You can't, improve your performance or something, because there isn't anything to perform. You can be nice to the customer, but there's, I am the nicest I can be, but there's no reward, and I notice with my colleagues that have been working there for years, they don't see any good in being nice to the customer. What are they getting from that? Nothing. They ain't be getting nothing. And there's also a lot of shit talk in the supermarket. A lot of shit talk. Yeah, not great, not nice, very mean colleagues, sadly. Colleagues that are using and misusing their position, power, whatever. Yeah, loads of political opinions that I don't share, but that's fine. You can have your opinion, but if it's hating other people because of some stuff, that's not nice. And I don't like those people. And I, am forced to be nice to my colleagues, but I know that they are talking badly behind my back, and, they're like the people, they won't be saying it to your face, like, hey, I think you're working slow, can you work quicker? No, they will be telling everyone but you, and you'll never get to know because they are loyal to each other. So yeah, scary, and very, it's a work environment that doesn't for me, performance isn't rewarded, working isn't rewarded, working well, working bad, it's all gonna be the same outcome. You're gonna be at the cash register for 6 to 8 hours, you're gonna, check people out, and that's it. Nothing more to the job, at least at our place. Of course, if you're a cashier, maybe it's also Germany. If you're a cashier in some other country, maybe it's different. But here it is. Yeah, so I hope I got everything. If not, then oh well. Also, my hair here in the back is so short. It's so short, but I can't punctually dye my hair at the back of my head because I don't have eyes there, so I just need to smother it on there. So I keep dyeing the already short hair, and it breaks off and breaks off and breaks off. But there are sacrifices to be made to look good. Yeah. So now that we have talked about that, I'm gonna end the video here, make a part 2, because I love talking so much. Yeah, and hopefully I'll be filming in Greece. I don't know about that yet. Yeah, have a good day. I hope you stay till the end. If you did, thank you so much. Please leave a like and a subscribe. I hope someone watches this, and if you do, thank you so much for listening to me rant. Bye bye.